Hey guys, it's Abhimanyu, and it's been a really long time since I posted the last video on YouTube. I actually had to check on YouTube, and it's about to be 8 months since my last post. I never really wanted to stop doing YouTube videos, but my channel is all about Call of Duty, and I really didn't like the last Call of Duty. Black Ops 2, oh my god, that game for me was so boring, I couldn't play it anymore. And then I also started playing Dota 2, and I really liked that game, so I just didn't want to play anymore Black Ops 2, and so I also couldn't do any videos. And actually I also stopped basically watching, also other commentators doing Black Ops 2 videos. I just couldn't play that game. But now I have gotten both Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty Ghost, and while these two games are not exactly perfect, and I could do some complaining about this, but they are definitely better, and I'll be playing these two games, and I'll also start making some videos again. But right now I do have two problems. The first problem is not such a big deal, but I haven't played really for more than a year. I haven't really played FPS games. I did play Call of Duty now and then, some other games. I think in between there was 4 months where I haven't even touched any FPS games, and it does show when I play. My aim is off, my reactions aren't really that good. And these maps in Call of Duty Ghost also doesn't suit my style, so I kind of have to get used to my performance. It's not as good as I was used to, but it's gonna come back. The bigger problem that I have is that these two games, both Battlefield and Call of Duty, have some problems with performance. I just don't get the FPS that I should. And I can play the game at the decent settings. The game looks decently when I play it. However, when I want to record it, I have to lower my settings, and if I don't know how this game will look on YouTube, this video, but if it's not looking as it's supposed to, it's just because I cannot record the settings that I would like. Also, I don't know how the sound will be. I have new headsets, and this is also the first video that I'm doing with new headsets. And especially in Call of Duty, this kind of bothers me that I have to lower my settings, because the colors in this game are really weird. I really don't like the colors, and I have problems whenever I lower my settings too much. I have really problems seeing enemies, especially at a distance, or if they are hiding in the bushes or something like that. And so I don't want to play on too lower settings. But then it's hard to record. And I hope they do fix this kind of problem, that some patches come out. However, in order to be able to at least play somewhat and record, I did read a lot of forums, a lot of posts, and I did manage. My game right now still runs a lot better than it did on the first day. And I will share some of the tips that I did, and maybe some of these things can help you run your game also better, because I know that a lot of players still have problems and cannot really run the game that they would like. Now, the first thing that you have to do is you make sure that your computer is running as it's supposed to. And this is probably obvious for most of you guys, but maybe not for some, maybe a little bit younger people, whatever. Always make sure that you clean up your disk, you defrag your disk, and clean up all the junk from your computer, and just download the software that does it. I'm using CC Cleaner and Advanced System Care. From what I heard, these are not really the best softwares. They used to be really good 2 years ago when I started using them. Now there are supposedly better softwares for do this kind of stuff. I don't know, I'll probably have to Google it. And also, I'm not going to teach you all about these things. I'm also not exactly an expert, but Google it. Just make sure your computer runs as it's supposed to. And then always, when you get the new game, download the latest drivers, especially for your graphics card. Always make sure that you have the latest drivers. Okay, now let's go into more specific tips. There is a guy, I don't know, I think his username is something like Infinity or something, and on Steam forums he always goes and tests different settings that you should set in order for your game to run as good as possible, and also how you can change the configuration file. I don't know if probably most of you should know what configuration file is in Call of Duty, but in configuration file you can set certain settings that are not possible inside the game. And he always tests different things and posts on the Steam forum what are the best settings for the game. So I will give you the link to that post, to that forum, and you can go and check and just read the forum. and I'm pretty sure you will learn some things the way you can tweak the game in order for you to run better. The only thing that I will say is that you should not, everything that is written there, you should not just take it for granted. Some of these things that are written there work better for some computers than others, and you should do a little bit testing. I have found that one or two settings actually made my game run a little bit worse. But generally speaking, it really helped me. I just want to say that, you know, use your intelligence while you're doing these settings, and, you know, don't follow it blindly. Another thing, make sure that you tell your computer basically to run your game at a normal priority. Change the priority of the game to normal. By default, it's high. You have to change it to normal. It will run a lot smoother. I'm not sure if this is also mentioned in that forum post and how to do it. I think it is, but I'm not sure. If not, then just Google how to do it. It's different for Windows 7 and Windows 8, but make sure that you set that your game runs at normal priority. This will help you a lot. And the last very important thing, this is what helped me. Make sure that there is nothing when you're playing the game running in the background. This game is very memory hungry. Make sure nothing should be running in the background. No programs. If you're not recording, don't use any software like Fraps just to show your FPS or something like that. And if you still have problems, make your Steam play the game while the Steam is in offline mode, just so that, you know, it doesn't check who are your friends online and all that stuff. Behind the game, that should be running as little as possible. This will really make your, okay, not really, but it will make your game run somewhat smoother, because this game is very memory hungry. I don't know if this is a bug or it's supposed to be like that, but this is going to help you, you know, trust me. Anyway, I hope some of these things will help you. Again, the link to that forum post will be in the description. So basically, this is it, guys. Hope to see you again, and hope I'll be able to make some videos in the future. See you guys.